Hello, my name is Juan, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about my initial sales proposal memo and the different appeals to ethos, pathos, and logos, which I used so far in my draft. So looking at it, um, I have it outlined here. Of course, there's still a lot of information that I'm going to need to fill in as I do more research and I polish it. But for the most part, I intended to go in with a focus on ethos and logos because I am going to be directing this message to, where is it, Mr. Tavis Parker, who is the head of marketing at the Game Crafter. So he's going to want to know exactly why my what I'm saying makes sense and why I'm credible as an author. So first, primarily, we can see right here that I use this blue highlight to highlight my first appeal to logos. Again, why is this white paper beneficial to me? Through targeted marketing, the amount of quality work on the Game Crafter's asset marketplace can increase, making it more appealing to entry-level game designers with a minimal art network to resource their assets. So essentially, by refining the process that the Game Crafter already has in place and refining that audience, you can provide a feedback loop. That's the logic behind my primary argument for most of this paper. Second, you can see I've highlighted this small green section that's going to be an appeal to ethos. My first one, why is this model legitimate? This model is legitimate because you can see it in practice in places like Squarespace and WordPress, where they have similar marketplaces for asset creation. Of course, there's more programming and software factory oriented, but here it would be art. So let's scroll a little bit down. I have a short section about conveying opportunity. It's more of the same. It focuses on those same 2 points I made earlier. Going down a little bit further, we see the marketing needs. Again, highlighted in green, and appeal to ethos in order to solidify my credibility. I've used this service, and I want them to know that. Not only have I used this service, but I've used several like it, so I know what I'm talking about. And let's see, the next one will be yellow. This is one of the few times that I actually use an appeal to pathos. Here, I want to let them know that I believe that the story that they have behind them is important, and other people, their audience specifically, will find it just as impactful. Going down lower, I actually bullet point the specific appeals to logos that I will be pointing at in my white paper. So where do I, the reader, fit in? Where is the industry headed? Where to start? And how can TGC help? Those are all questions that are set up directly for me to answer with logical conclusions, with facts-based research and economic opportunities that I've seen. Then we have this full section of qualifications. I use it to highlight exactly why I'm qualified, from my economic background, the kind of research that I'm going to be conducting, the fact that I also have, along with you all, we will all have some kind of oversight over each other's projects, at least in a viewing concern. And because of that, I'll be able to polish my paper ultimately in a way that it would be sure to have been vetted by a group of like-minded business professionals, such as yourselves, of course. And then finally, in my conclusion, I use one final appeal to pathos. For that, I want to let them know, look, I believe that they know completely what they're doing. I'm a fan of what they do, in fact, and what they do provides unique opportunities for other people. It's that exact professionalism and the fact that they know where they're going that I believe that I can help with. Not that I know better than them, but that I believe in them and I want to help them. Anyways, in conclusion, that's the appeals to logos, ethos, and pathos that I've used, but I hope to focus maybe a little bit more on pathos because I did neglect that for the most part, but I appreciate any feedback.